Hi there guys and welcome back to FM303 almost live here with Ipswich Town, and we're back being almost live unfortunately because I've have to wait a little minute to get the computer properly fixed, but I'm chomping at the bit to get into this Premier League game, as you can probably understand, and I bet you're all intrigued to see how we're going to get on. Bear in mind we've got a couple of big games this episode. We've got West Ham United in our first home game of the season, which will be happening right in a minute, and we've also got Manchester City away. So let's take you to the first team of the season now. We are live on television for this one, so this will be quite interesting. They got a number 2 up top. Look at that, the Star Troy, number 2. Isn't that weird, sometimes football? But this is going to be our team today. It's going to be Jaskalainen, Sessegnon, Hamilton, Porteous, Boller, Downs, Hughes, Hume, Roberts, Gervino and Jackson. We've got a few injuries, unfortunately, so I'll take you down here in a minute. Curtis Jones is out with an injury. Dazelle, Herbie Kane's not fit. So we had to make a couple of, interesting decisions in the lineup today, because I did want to try and give a couple of those guys a go. 7 changes from the playoff finals. We head to the match now. Let's get Brittany Mike on the go and see how we take on the Premier League. Like I say, hopefully these live streams will be back soon, but until then we'll have to keep being almost live and see how we get on. The West Ham United team today, Slaven Bilic back in charge. Interesting. It's Kagger in goal. It's Sego, Mendes, Cardozo. They've had a lot of changes at the back. Look, Alonso, Souček, Rice, Bowen, Fornals, Mkhitaryan's come in, and number 2 up top, the Star Troy, which is really quite tilting for me, but there we go. Anyway, come on lads, show what you can do today. Let's not get too much into it here. I have faith in you guys. I have faith in you. And let's see how we get on. The bench today has got some of our new signs as well, like Shankland, etc. Being stopped in the tunnel right now. I'm excited for this game. Yeah, it's going up to the squad to make sure we don't miss Curtis. But here we go. You're going to see it on screen now. The bench, as you can see, got Wolford and Coleman, Sheaf, Barker, Bailey and Shankland. So pretty decent. Going to try the defensive mid option today in the circumstances. They've gone for the attacking mid option for now. So this will be quite an interesting one in the circumstances. West Ham made a lot of changes though, as you can see so far. It's going to be a sold out Portman Road as well, which is always brilliant. We've sold 10,000 more season tickets this year. It was 14,000 last year. This year it's 24,000. Shows you the the effect the Premier League has on you. But here we go. How are we going to get on? This is the big moment. I'm feeling quite tense, as you can imagine. We've gone up 2 divisions in 2 seasons. Can we push on from here and try and really make a mark in the Premier League and hope at least stay up? That'd be something quite good, wouldn't it? But anyway, here come West Ham early. Souček's got a chance, and that's a terrible start. 28 seconds on the clock. We're 1-0 down. Welcome to the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. Ipswich 0, West Ham United 1. Brittany Mike has not brought me much luck here. Mkhitaryan's come inside here to Fornals. Fornals a nice ball to Souček, but box to box. Finds that space. No one was marking him. Can't do that really. Jaskalainen's first effort to try and make a save in his new club, and unfortunately for us, didn't get anywhere near it, but there we go. Anyway, going to kick off now. Hopefully we can push on from here. We're trying to obviously still press the game a little bit, but it's going to be down to his individual quality. Roberts comes forward now, the new sign for Man City, into Sessegnon. Hughes down to Downs. Hume can pick it up. Can someone make something happen here? Jackson down to Boller. Boller with a strike. We're back level straight away. Whoa, that is amazing. 1 minute gone here. It's Ipswich 1, West Ham 1. I'm surprised, but there we go. I think it shows you that's what we're intending to do this season. It was a bit of a deflating first 30 seconds, but Caden Jackson with a very intelligent ball and a great finish in the circumstances. The goalkeeper was caught a little bit short there at the near post, but we'll take it. It is Ipswich 1, West Ham United 1 here at Portman Road. And can we push on from here? Cook will be throwing in now. Session will take it in, headed across. The goalkeeper Erkin Les done a really good save in the circumstances, unfortunately for us. But that's encouraging. In fact, we scored our first Premier League goal inside a minute of being in the division. Porteous with a clearing header now. Unfortunately finds Bowen. Boller now has got to do some defensive work here. It's played across. Can we defend this? Luckily, there's a leg left from Hamilton to put it behind for the corner. Mkhitaryan has obviously got a lot of qualities, despite his age perhaps. Going to be a corner now to West Ham. Plays towards the back post. Hamilton gets the header on it. Goes out for a throw-in. We'll take that in the circumstances. Pretty even Stevens so far, though. Hughes with a free kick now from outside the area on target. Erkin makes a good save, though. Over the wall. Wasn't in the top corner, which we really wanted in the circumstances. And now West Ham will launch a counter. There's been a lot of highlights here so far for 10 minutes. Jackson's in though. Caden Jackson makes it 2-1. Steven Sessegnon there with the amazing assist. The long ball played over the top of the defenders. They've changed their defence in West Ham. It's completely irrelevant here now. What a ball this is from Sessegnon. You turn defence into attack in a complete moment there. Great ball over the top. Caden Jackson, he's done this for fun in the last 2 seasons. In League One, in the Championship. And that one is in the bottom corner. Look at that for a goal. Ipswich Town 2, West Ham United 1. Oh my word, what an encouraging start here. After, getting kicked in the, gut a little bit there in the first minute, going 1-0 down, to get back 2-1 up now inside 20. Let's just hope our defensive work can continue. Because time of the corner in now, Souček hits the post. No, Sessignon. Sessignon there with a clearing header on the line. The quality of the Premier League, guys, it only takes one chance the team can score a goal. But anyway, luckily we're still ahead here as we hit the half-hour mark. We can do less highlights in the circumstances. It's been quite a hectic first 20 minutes here at Portman Road. But the fans will be quite happy with what we've seen so far, no doubt. Anyway, throwing him down to Ipswich now. Sessignon again has been dangerous so far. He does his man again there. Back to Jackson. Unfortunately, can't pick it up. Hume's got a good long-range strike, but can't find the option. We're going to play it around the midfield and try and play our way back through. We need to spread it quite wide, perhaps. Hughes now coming up to the right-hand side. Notice we're a little bit more careful here what we're doing. Holding the ball up quite nicely. Downs now. Hopefully he can find someone going forward. Jackson's back here helping out as well. Hughes up to Sessignon. There's a lot of passes going there. Trying to play some sexy football. Roberts is in. Jackson's there. He should have finished it. Erkin with a good save, but it was straight at him in the circumstances. Encouraging the sort of football we're trying to play here in the Premier League, guys. I do wonder if putting that defensive midfielder in might be a really good help in the circumstances. Anyway, 2 minutes of our time here before the end of the first half. The goal kicks come out here, but Sessignon can pick it up again. And it's going to be passed around the back. Let's not get too clever here. Up towards Jackson, who's doing really well at holding the play up here. Rice has managed to win the ball, though. He's obviously an England international. That's the quality of the Premier League. And West Ham now might be able to build something on the counter-attack. Mkhitaryan comes inside, but Hume's picked up really well here. We've got to try and be quick on the counter. Good ball to Gervinho. Gervinho, he's put over the crossbar. Oh, his debut after signing from Parma on a free transfer. That was an opportunity though. We've had so much more of the game, as you can see. Half time though, we had 2-1 up against West Ham United. Going to go to the dressing room now. I'm going to say, we've got to guard against complacency. I think there's a lot more to come from you guys as well. A lot more to come for you in the midfield. Try and really build the hype as we get to the second half. Interesting start though in this one. I'm glad I waited a little bit because I'm really chomping at the bit for this one. See how we can get on. Roberts obviously in his first start down there from after signing for Manchester City. He's going to be a big player for us. He's coming forward now. Lays it off to Jackson. Hughes now up to Hume. Hume plays a long ball down. Good ball down to Sessignon. Good vision. Sessignon comes inside across. Oh, it was a great opportunity. Cleared away from the back there. Boller again though. Can he get a second? He's driving forward nicely. Jackson. Sessignon. He's got to score. Oh my word. Oh, the West Ham defence completely opened up there. They parted the Red Sea with that, and the goalkeeper managed to get down and make the save. Corners come in now, and it's cleared away there by the West Ham centre-back. But here we come again. It's all Ipswich here in the circumstances. I don't think we've seen Troy get a touch in this game. The number 2 up top for West Ham United. Come on, Ipswich. Let's get our third goal. Now, our third goal will really guarantee us an amazing 3 points to start our Premier League campaign in the circumstances. Going to be a ball in now from West Ham from the set piece. Oh, and luckily it's blocked away. Jessica Linen led it really well. There was an offside in there as well, which will take in the circumstances. I'm going to try and play it out here from the back. Porteous plays it forward. That's a bit dangerous in the circumstances, I think. I think we might have to look at that. Traore now can turn and strike, and he does. Luckily for us, it's past the right-hand side post. Might be chance to make a change in a minute. And I did wonder if the change I was going to make was going to be Gervinho coming off for Dembele. And I think we'll start with that. Nice and cautious, go from there. Gervinho had a good first half, really. Apart from that, he probably should have at least got his shot on target in the circumstances. But, it's one of those things, isn't it? But we'll give Dembele a shout. Now, I know he comes on the ball straight away now, linking up with Boller. Souček's picked the ball up really well there. He's been a quality sign for West Ham in real life as well. Driving forward now down the flank, doing all the legwork for West Ham. He's been a danger man today. He's going to try and play it back in. Jackson there sliding and trying to win the ball. Can we counter-attack really swiftly here? Bit of a sloppy pass in the circumstances. Boller now's lost it as well. Bowens alongside him here. Souček, this game's got so many hearts. Traore's there over the crossbar. Flip the crossbar. Oh my word, I'm going to have to demand a little bit more here, I think. I think we're on the verge of getting our third goal, but we need to get it because West Ham have got another goal in them here. Downs coming forward now, plays down to Sessignon. Sessignon with a strike. Side netting. He's had 2 really good chances today to get himself on the score sheet for Ipswich. Unfortunately, on this occasion, he couldn't find the back of the net. And now West Ham, with 15 minutes left, they're going to get an opportunity to come forward. Ball played in now. Traore's managed to turn the defender. Can we pull out on the counter-attack? Oh, it's a bit long and a bit sloppy. It's going to come back to West Ham, but luckily the highlight is lost, which isn't a disaster in the circumstances. Anyway, 10 minutes to go now. Can we make another change? I think it's probably wise. Roberts has played averagely, really. Let's get Brandon Barker on. Why not? He did really well in the playoff final. Porteous had a bit of an average game at centre-back, as you can see. And I think Hughes, perhaps for Sheaf, might be the best idea here. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Callum Hughes playing really well. And I think we'll go with that. That'll be our 3 changes of the game done. Demand some more here just to finish off for the last 10 minutes. We'll take a 2-1 win. But anyway, thrown to Ipswich now. Boller trying to play into the penalty area. Souček's there again. West Ham stalwart. Hume plays it through. Jackson! Oh, he's tried to be really clever and dink it over the goalkeeper. But he's dinked it past the left-hand post. You won't get much closer than that as West Ham now get a goal kick. We've missed some big opportunities in this game. Let's hope we don't come back to haunt us. Then Bailey driving forward finds Caden Jackson. Caden Jackson makes it free. Yes, come on. He just asked me for a new contract as well. And I'm thinking, you know, don't want to offer it to him. I think he's gone today. But Gaffer, you need to give me that contract. That's League One I've scored 30 goals in. The Championship I've scored 30 goals in. The Premier League, more the same. What a finish that is. Imagine, you see, kick the turf out from under the floor there. We'll take it. It's Ipswich Town 3, West Ham United 1. And we're going to head into the Man City game with an amazing 3 points to start our season and a fantastic performance. So you look at the stats and the circumstances. Anyway, West Ham now with an opportunity to maybe get a consolation. Traore coming forward now. Need to try and be really resilient here. Good tackle there from Hamilton. Didn't get to, use his composure really well there in the circumstances. And he allows Barker to now launch a counter. Unfortunately, a little bit sloppy there. We've got 3 minutes of added time to go. Porteous now can hoof it up. Rice heads it back to the goalkeeper. Really composed there from the England international. But today, it's all been about Ipswich Town, their first game in the Premier League. Barker now, can he find Sessegnon perhaps? He plays up the flank to Dembele. I'm liking our football, guys. Playing some really sexy football. Dembele across, Barker with the header. We're 4-1 up at home to West Ham, guys. Went to the 3 minutes of added time, and I brought Barker on after he got that really crucial goal in the playoff final. And what's he done today? Scored another. Fantastic job. He was on the chopping block potentially in the summer, but that is what you like to see. He beat 3 West Ham defenders there, got his head to the ball, put it in the back of the net. What a start. It's going to put us 3rd in the Premier League here. West Ham with the last chance of the game now. It doesn't matter. There's no time to go. Porteous down to Sheaf now. He plays it forward. Rice come over halfway. Just blow the full-time whistle. We have an epic 3 points to start our Premier League campaign with Ipswich. Look at the performance. Look at the expected goals. Look at the statistics. Woo! I need to calm down a little bit. Can't believe that. Gonna go to the dressing room now. I'm very pleased. It's very rare I've said that. I've said I'm pretty pleased with that, but I'm gonna say, yeah, we played so well, and what can you say? To get 3 points to start your season is something. I'm going to quickly save the game now and we'll go through the news here. But wow, guys, what a start to our Premier League campaign. What can you say about that? A 4-1 win. Bilic is going to be slightly worried about that, I'd imagine, in the circumstances. But anyway, going to send the assistant to the post-match here. And we're going to get ourselves ready now for the Man City game, which will be the next one. So we'll see you guys shortly for that with all the news as well. Right, guys, a couple of interesting bits of news before we get to Man City. Albert Gudmundsson is going to sign. If you went back and watched the transfer special video, we made an offer for him. He's going to sign for £5 million. He's going to come in from Fenerbahce, which I'm really happy with. Another winger option, which is probably what we need in the circumstances as well. And interesting enough, there was another bit of news that really caught my attention. Our assistant manager, Stuart Taylor, said he'd prefer Caden Jackson over Neymar. I think that shows you the love that's going on in Ipswich Town right now. That's really what you need right in the circumstances. A nice bit of love. The world's lacking that a bit right now, everything that's going on. So it's nice to see here at Ipswich, we have got that. But anyway, going to register this guy, then we're going to pick the team for Man City and get to the second game of this, which will be the last game in this episode because I don't want to make them too long. And hopefully then we'll really give a good performance and a good account of ourselves against what is a really good team. Right, guys, so here we go. Manchester City at the Etihad, the biggest game potentially of our season. It looks like they have made some signings like Dembele and Martinez. We've got our own Dembele though, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. This is our team selections. They made 2 changes. So Dembele, ironically, when I talk about the other Dembele, ours is going to start today over Jovino. And we're also going to make a change in midfield. But Herbie Kane coming in, now he's back fit, over Emmy Hughes, who I thought was a little bit, shifty in the last game, got a 6.5. Let's try and build on what we did against West Ham in the circumstances. The 2 changes are listed there. Obviously, we've got Gudmundsson in as well. He's now on the bench for this one, so that'll be interesting. This is going to be a really big game for us. Guardiola's still in charge. It's Ederson in goal for them. Porro, Diaz, Laporte, Mativenko, De Bruyne, Goncalves, Foden, Silva, Ousmane Dembele, and Lautaro Martinez up top. So it's going to be a very, very tricky game for us, this one, in the circumstances. So we'll see how we get on with this. Going to head to the dressing room now. If my computer plays ball, you can see why I've got issues with it, right? But anyway, I'm going to say, yeah, go straight out there from where you finished the last match. I have faith in you guys. Porteous is looking aggressive already. He's got an aggression of 20. This could be quite interesting. Head to the tunnel. I'm going to say kick off here. Guardiola in the press did talk about how Roberts used to be one of his players and he was looking forward to seeing him. Let's see if he gets a goal to make sure he doesn't really enjoy it. Win our red kit today because we're away from home. Let's see how we compete after a fantastic opening day performance against West Ham United at home. Anyway, here come Man City though, and we did concede the first minute in the last game, so I'll take that as a good opportunity at the start. In other news as well, by the way, Caden Jackson, we've offered a new deal. He's signed a new 5-year contract with us this week. Then Bailey's in this off target, luckily. Yeah, he signed a new 5-year contract with us, which will go on. I think it's 25,000 a week, so he wanted a pay rise. I thought, well, he just had a great performance. I want to keep him happy. Right, we've got the wage budget. Let's get him signed up. Here comes Foden now for Manchester City. Now trying to break forward. Then Bailey has got been marked with Sessegnon. Played across. Jaskalainen read it well. Came through the crowd there. So far, all Man City. We did expect that a little bit, perhaps, in the circumstances. So anyway, looking at Blackburn, who are 1-0 down here. Ball in from the corner. Clear by Ruben Diaz. Blackburn lost their first game to Liverpool 6-0. So, they came up with us and they were the champions. Let's just hope we can do a little bit better than that, perhaps. But anyway, Dembele coming down now, cutting inside. Great effort. Jaskalainen over the strike's gone over the crossbar. Oh, my word. Right, 6 minutes. And Man City have had 3 really good chances here. Jackson's got a gashed leg, which is a bit of a shame in the circumstances. But we'll see how this game progresses before we do anything. Give it a chance now. Porteous with a free kick. This lays it off to Downs. Then Bailey here overlapping on the left. Can we get an early goal and surprise everyone? We can't, but Man City having to play out from the back. Going to pick the ball up here with Sessegnon. Can he turn his man? We're playing quite intelligent football in the circumstances. I think we're looking okay, all said and done. If we're not playing some slightly dodgy passes, perhaps at the back there. Come on, boys, need to build a little bit here. Tries to play it forward. We give way to Man City here with Ruben Diaz, who is in the book early doors. Foden on the halfway line now, down to De Bruyne, who's playing a more deep position today, which might be an advantage for us in the circumstances. Then Bailey across, Pedro there with a header. Luckily for us, Pedro Gonzalez there has managed to hit it over the crossbar. In the circumstances, we'll take a draw. But anyway, throwing now to Ipswich. Foden read it really well there, what we're trying to do. It's played forward, but it's going to come straight back to us here. Can Hamilton find a really crucial pass? Down to Callum Hume, down to Roberts. Roberts has a Dembele who's in. Oh, good save from Ederson. We've had our first real great opportunity there. 17 minutes gone. It's going to be a corner now. And it's going to be Hume to take it. Play towards the back post. Ruben Diaz with a clearing header there. Like I say, he's in the book, which is quite encouraging. Shows we've made a little bit of an effort so far. That's our first opportunity of the game in the big leagues against one of the biggest teams in Europe. 2 years ago, we were in League One. So this is fantastic stuff here. Anyway, going to go past the half-hour mark now. Goal kick to Ipswich, Jaskalainen to take it, plays up the flank to Boll, a good ball actually in the circumstances. Can we find a pass forward? Callum Hughes has been marked quite well, but he's managed to skip past his man there. Got 2 men on him, but here comes Roberts on the right hand side. Roberts comes in, went left footed and pretty silly strike in the circumstances. Dragged it past that right hand post. Unfortunately, us not on target on that occasion. We've got to test the goalkeeper, we have any chance. And as I say that, Sariki Dembele's gone down with an injury, which is a bit of a shame of the circumstances. Lower leg injury, well, that could be a bad one. Shame of the circumstances. I thought he'd done so well. I think that means we'll get good Munson on. Oh my word. As you can see here, my mouse is playing up, so I'm going to do that. Then Bailey's going to come off a good Munson here. I could go for Jovino. Let's get good Munson on since he signed from Fenerbahce. Baptism of fire. Welcome to Ipswich Town, my friend. You've got the quality. Let's see how you can do. He is rated as being a top Premier League player in theory. Not right now, somewhere in the future. Anyway, Foden comes forward now, gets a strike away. Luckily, it was pretty tame in the circumstances. Goes past that left-hand post. Keeps it all square here as we get towards half-time. Chance at Ipswich now, perhaps. Boller now coming forward. It's a bit of a casual header there for Goodmanson, but in the circumstances, he's fresh in the team. You can possibly understand why. Porteous down to Hamilton to try and build out from the back here. Jackson can't win a header with Laporte. Nicolas Bernardo Silva down to De Bruyne, Foden. Just the names I'm talking about. Who would have thought we'd be doing this 2 years ago? Here comes Foden now. He's bursting down the left-hand side. Callum Hume does really well to track back. Played forward now. Downs can knock it on. But Man City has started to pen us back a little bit here. Here comes Pedro up towards Pedro. Pedro to Pedro. It's like an episode of Napoleon Dynamite. An episode? That's a film. Anyway, here comes De Bruyne now. Can he feed someone forward here? I think he's offside. He's not. The referee's not giving it. Goalkeeper. Excuse me. Goalkeeper does well there to get his hands to it. God, he choked then. It was that embarrassing. Anyway, 3 minutes of added time. We'll get through the half time. And I better clear my throat a little bit. Porteous now is going to take a free kick. Don't give it away on the halfway line. But you can still see we're playing the quite expansive, brave high line here. Kane plays it down to Session on the right-hand side. Coming forward. Can he get the ball across? He does. Oh, it's cleared away from Pedro. Hume now down the downs. Session again. Kane. Oh, my goodness me. It's very, very edgy game of football, this. Man City have shown their quality, but we are still hanging on in there and looking like we could score a goal. And that is a penalty to Ipswich Town on the half-time mark. VR is checking it, but we saw it there. That's a penalty. And it's awarded here. And who's going to take it? Don't be Caden. Don't be Caden. It's Sessignon to take. What's this? And he's put it past the far post. Wow. Okay, it's half-time. It's Man City 0, Ipswich 0. And we just missed a penalty. I was just saying don't give it to Jackson because he's missed so many penalties in the last few years. Why give it to Sessignon? Why not like Roberts? Anyway, to the dressing room. I'm going to say we're not doing badly at all. Everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. I nearly kicked off a little bit there. You see, I'm quite stunned by the fact we got a penalty and we missed it. Anyway, let's get to the second half. Okay, we're 0-0. That is the way it is. But that's a big opportunity to take a lead there. Anyway, Goodmunson now, a new sign down to Boller. Can we push forward here and keep playing with the intent we have? Wins another free kick here. Bernardo's kicking off. He's not happy. I think he might go in the book. No, the referee said no booking in the circumstances. Anyway, the way to really recover from that is to get a nice early goal here to re-put Man City under pressure. Bernardo Silva across the port with a header. Lucky for us past that far post. This is the problem you see with the quality they've got. They get one opportunity they could put in the back of the net. Anyway, going to make a change now, 54. I can see a couple of issues here. Herbie Kane's in the book and not performing that well, so Ben Sheaf can come on. Obviously, Dembele's come off already, so I think we'll leave it at that for the moment and see how we get on. In good news, Portier, so you had a 6.5 in the last game at centre-back, seems to be performing slightly better in this one, so I'm really, really quite happy with that. Going to go past the 65th minute now. This could be a really good point, but I think we could have won this game. Could have demanded a little bit more in the circumstances. De Bruyne a free kick now for Man City. Oh, Martinez is trying to get there. We haven't seen much of him in this game. Luckily, it was cleared away, but here comes the port again now. Down to De Bruyne again. Man City got players forward here from the set-piece option. Oh, what a save from Jaskalainen. What I say about the one-on-ones when I signed him. Anyway, that is one of those. 20 minutes to go. We're going to make one more change in. It's going to be Shanklin coming on. I just quickly clicked it there. Jackson is off. Shanklin is on because Jackson's got a knock, Claire. So, you know, he's got the gash on his leg. Let's get him off and see if our new signing can do any better here. Mativenko now on the left-hand side. Plays it across the Renton Martinez. Can't get the end of it, but it's come back across. That time he can. Jaskalainen is making this look really easy, right? Apart from the fact when he kicks out, goes out for a throw-in. But in the circumstances, you know, it's interesting here. Bolo throwing in now for Ipswich. Can we get a similar opportunity towards the end of the first half where we should be 1-0 up because we missed that penalty? Anyway, Grealish has come on for Man City. Interesting signing for them. Ball up to Pedro here. He's going to come forward down to Bernardo. Good sliding tackle there in the circles from Hamilton. Bolo with a clearing header. We've got to try and launch the counter-attack now. Roberts can't find Shanklin, unfortunately, for us. Now here come Man City again. The game's getting very stretched. Foden's in, on target. Man City took a little bit lacklustre today in the circumstances, but they have got an opportunity. And I've probably said it now. It's played across. What a save from Jaskalainen again. That guy's making it look like the Matrix, isn't he? It's all slowed down. It's all really good saves. Corner in now. Bernardo to take it. Cleared away. Here comes De Bruyne now, perhaps outside the area. Roberts is tracking back with him here. We need to try and nick it off him now. Grealish coming forward. Lots of highlights in the Premier League. Session to Roberts. Come on, we need to be quick. I don't understand what he was doing there. He's kicked out for a throw-in. That is interesting. But anyway, maybe he's on the take here for Man City a little bit. With Portier across, Portis will clear it. We just need to focus now, I think, for the last few minutes if we can. But I can't get the action out there. Bernardo with the corner. Oh, over the crossbar there from Ruben. I'm getting more and more nervous because Man City seem to be building the more and more this game goes on. We're into the last 3 minutes added on time here. It's still, somehow, Man City 0, Ipswich 0, and we have missed a penalty. But we're looking a little bit sloppy now, a little bit tired. Roberts down to Sheaf. We need to try and find a good ball here. Roberts picks it up. Comes forward now. Down to Shanklin. Roberts again. Nice 1-2. Come on, Ipswich. Let's try and win this one. Section on across. Wins the corner. Could this be it? We're not going to see the highlight. It's going to be a free kick to De Bruyne now in the last minute. Oh, what a save from Jaskalainen. I thought it was going under the crossbar. The time's up. Blow the whistle. We'll take a point here. Boller's got in on Bernardo. He's going to get a booking. Going to be a yellow card, perhaps in the circumstances. Could be a red even. No, it's yellow, luckily. We've not had a red card in this save. Hopefully that'll be all she wrote. De Bruyne to take the free kick in now. Players waiting. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, would you believe it? And it's Grealish. Is he offside? Is he offside? VAR's checking it. No goal, please. Please, 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 no goal. Yes! We'll take it. Oh, we deserve a point. Full time. Man City 0. Ipswich Town 0. And he was offside by a nose. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, man. What a dramatic game of football that was. We couldn't quite get a job done, but we missed that penalty. Look at how many chances Man City had. Look how many we had. I need to set my penalty takers to the next one. I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot. Anyway, everybody thought we'd be beaten to this. Keep the confidence up. What a point that could be in the circumstances of our season. We needed a bit of luck, but we did really well. We got stuck in. Going to keep us third in the Premier League after 2 games, guys, and that's probably the toughest potential game of the season out of the way. Let's look at the injuries now. Dembele's got a tight Achilles out for 2 days, and that is that, luckily, because obviously there was a knock for Jackson as well. Jaska Lyon, 13 saves in that game. What can you say about that? But anyway, going to go to the Premier League table now a minute. First 2 games done. We haven't lost a game. That is really encouraging start to our season. 4 points from Man City away and West Ham at home. We will take that, guys. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this first episode. I'm not sure, like again, we're going to be back live streaming or if we're going to be doing another almost live episode next. But the way to find out is hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and like I say, leave a nice like, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time here with this Ipswich Town journey that seems to be constantly building, would you believe it? I've been your host, and one Tom Smith, right here on FM303. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers now. Goodbye.